Cleveland Browns Stadium carries on the tradition of a great franchise while giving the fans today's most modern amenities. And yes, the Dog Pound is still alive and well. Welcome to Cleveland. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting ready for the start of the game. We're looking forward to a good Week 8 matchup between the Browns and the Bengals. The teams are set. Fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. He kicks it off. Has it at the 5. They'll start this drive at the 25.
Smith on the return. The Browns will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package. Play action. Pass is complete. Smith caught that one for a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in bunch formation, and he will lose yardage on the play. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Ball on their own 31-yard
line.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a 4-man front. What a shot! Lynch can't quite get to the first down marker.
We know that it's a passing game out there, and you have to be able to throw the football, but occasionally you got to be able to run it too, and if you can't run and stop the run, you're not going to win many games.
Number 13 awaits the snap. Scott is the deep man awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Nickel! The Bengals line up with 3 receivers bunch. Throws it away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Hands it off. The halfback picks up maybe 5 yards on the draw play.
On the play.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Browns line up with a nickelback. Little handoff. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a first down. Number 6 to punt. Smith will be the return man. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line. They'll take over at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. Drops back on first down. Defense closing in. It's completed. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. They hand it off.
I know those runs aren't exactly the kind you see on the highlight shows, but you're keeping the drive alive, maintaining possession, and picking up first downs.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback. First down, looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. Pass completed. And a nice pick up there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Ball on the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. They'll give it off here. Nice play fake. Doc Reed has the pick. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
On the offense, number 62, first down.
Doc Reed seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Porter gets corner duties while his injured teammate is examined. The Browns go with a four-man front. He looks to throw on first down. And it's caught. Number 51 drops him at the 48-yard line. McCoy calls that one for a gain of 6. They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. Back to pass. Now he's scrambling. Drops back on first down. Pass completed. Macklin caught that one for a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Cleveland goes with a four-man front. And it looked like they jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 72.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
A little misdirection. They can't bring him down. Stiff arm. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
First and 10.
On the 29-yard line.
The Browns line up with a nickelback. Steps up in the pocket. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
11, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns bring in the nickel package. Little handoff. McCoy picks up a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third down now with the first down marker just inside the 19-yard line. The Browns line up with a nickelback. Williams, the man in motion. Drops back to pass. And he has his back, who's wide open. The 10. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Guns it out. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Second and goal now at the 1. They line up in an I. He's in for the score. Perfect play call to go with a run in that situation.
And that's just one of those plays where the coach said, show me that you want it a little bit more than the other guy, and that time the back just powered his way in there.
Carter lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. Cincinnati is up a touchdown. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away. The kick is away. From the 3.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. Down by a touchdown early, but these guys have the kind of offense, as we well know, that they can score at any time.
First and 10. Out of the shotgun. First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. He got depleted. And that one will go for a first. From their own 41-yard line. The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. He looks to throw on first down. Pass is complete. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not really doing anything fancy. This is just good old-fashioned drop back, find the open zone, and work it in there.
They line up at the 50. The Bengals bring in the nickel package. Drops back on first down under heavy pressure, and they got him. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
They line up in the I formation. Drops back to pass. It's completed. 10-yard gain that time.
Gain of 10 on the play.
To convert on this third down play, they have to reach at least the 38. The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback. Back to pass. Pass is complete. The halfback with the carry. What a brutal hit.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Number 98.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
So they don't do any favors for themselves as the offense moves into field goal range. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. He fumbled it. He picks it up. And the defense was all over that.
And this is a talented guy. It really is. But he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns bring in their dime package. First down, looking to throw. Number 7 looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Shaw will now get some snaps after the injury to the quarterback. The Browns line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Drops the easy hit. Number 48 gets his hand on it.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 13. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns bring in their quarter defensive package. He's there for the catch.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
Number 6 is waiting for the snap. Smith is back deep to receive. And it will go out of bounds. Ball on the 49-yard line. One-man backfield. Quinn sends one of his guys in motion. They'll throw on first down. He's under pressure. Pass is complete.
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
One back, baby, one back.
The Bengals line up with a nickelback. Still going. Stiff arms the defender. He is hit hard on the play. Lynch comes away with around 5 yards on the toss out wide. Third down, and to convert, they have to reach the 39 on this play. The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. Defense closing in. It's completed. Smith might have been shaken up a bit on the play. They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Lynch alone in the backfield.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that one.
It's second down and 7 to go. High formation here. They go with a run.
You could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
If they get to the 15-yard line, they'll convert for the first. The Bengals line up with a nickelback. What a hit! Coach asked his defense to rise to the occasion, and that's exactly what they did. This will be a 36-yard try. No good. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
The Browns go with a four-man front. Pitch left. Manning drops him.
We've talked about how important vision is to running back, and that was a perfect example there. Not an obvious hole, but he still found it.
Second and short coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. McCoy gets 3 yards on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. All kinds of pressure.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Second and long situation now following the sack.
32-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns go with a four-man front. Drops back to pass. Pass completed.
Number 10 makes the reception. Gain of 16 on the play.
We got it. We got it. We got it. Come on. This is it, baby. This is it. Woo, come on.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. They'll give it off here under heavy pressure. Pass is complete. He puts something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Single set backfield. On the ground with a tailback.
Well, any successful running attack requires good blocking up front, and we just saw it there.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ace is left. Ace is left.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. He drops back. He's under pressure. Going for it all. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bengals.
Matt Johnson seems to be improving every week as a starter in this league, and he steps up once again with yet another touchdown pass.
Carter lining up for the point after. Up and good. They're starting to build a big lead early in this ballgame.
Yeah, and this defense better figure out something to do pretty quickly, or this one's going to get away.
Number 6 is just about ready to put his leg into this. Not a bad kick. From the 9.
They really need to try and get a score here and take away some of the momentum before halftime.
Ball on their own 28. Lynch lines up as the single back. First down, looking to throw. Loses the ball. It's picked up.
One back, baby, one back.
The halfback with the carry. Baker looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Cook will fill in on the offensive line while they check out his injured teammate. Two minutes left in the half.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Toss is left.
This is a spot when you want to show the defense they have to respect your running game.
They'll need to get it past the 14-yard line to convert for the first down.
Showtime, baby. Showtime all day.
So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. It's there for the catch. A 15-yard gain right there at first down. Goal to go. Put some air under it, and it's incomplete.
You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
Second and goal now at the 1. Feeds it to the back. Gets in for the touchdown. Perfect time to go with the run. What a touchdown.
They just ran it right at them, didn't they? And they were not going to be stopped on that one. Nice job up front by the offensive line to control the point of attack. They got an excellent push right from the snap, and the running back did the rest.
Carter lining up for the point after. Point after is good. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away. The kick. Fields it at the 11. They'll take over at the 22-yard line.
The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package.
Hey, hey. 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 Hey.
Drops back on first down. Here's the deep throw. Oh, and he dropped it.
And that would have been a huge defensive play, a chance to get this defense off the field, stop the drive, but he just couldn't hold on to it. I'm not sure if the defender didn't get a little case of the alligator arms there. Maybe he was thinking he was going to get hit and just couldn't come up with a catch.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. It's completed. Huge hit. Nice catch that time in coverage.
There are some receivers out there with such great hands that the quarterback is going to take a few more chances with them than he would other players. This receiver has the ability to make those kinds of catches.
First down now and 10 to go.
33-yard line.
The Bengals line up with a nickelback. Steps up in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The quarterback really felt the pressure on that last play.
Yeah, it just didn't give him time to go through his reads. Clearly the first guy was not open, but he tried to throw it anyway and almost got picked off.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in the nickel package. Drops back. Pass completed. Mitchell seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Number 43 is in at safety to fill the void left by the injury. Lynch alone in the backfield. And he catches it. Cleveland will take a timeout. Second and 6. The Bengals line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Defense closing in. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. The quarterback is hurrying them to the line. He looks to throw on first down. And the bomb is away. Pressure was coming, and he just got rid of it.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Quinn lines up in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Drops the sure pick. Smith was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Up top.
High formation here. He drops back. It's completed. Smith seems to be a little shaken up on that play. This is the 10th play of the drive. They're in field goal range.
Let's go, baby. 9.
The Bengals bring in their dime package. First down, looking to throw. And he caught it. Lynch grabbed that one for a gain of 3 on the play. And we won't see a huddle on this play. They'll go right back to the line. Spikes the ball. They call on the field goal unit here. Wide right is no good. Nickel defense. Macklin is the man in motion. They go with the run. McCoy gains 7 yards on that play.
Gain on the play.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 21-0 Bengals.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Cincinnati will get it first here in the second half. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Fields it at the goal line.
With this kind of a lead, some players may start thinking about putting it in cruise control, but we've seen stranger things in the National Football League than a comeback from this kind of a score.
The First and 10 will start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. Great coverage downfield that time, Chris.
Yeah, and you have to go through your progressions and try and get rid of the football, give your receivers a little bit of a chance, but that time everybody was covered.
Obvious passing situation here on 2nd and long. The Browns bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. It's completed. Number 39 brings him down at the 27-yard line. Hayward Bay picked up 6 for that grab. Third and long passing situation here.
The 27-yard line.
Watch the throw on the screen.
They line up in the shotgun. He drops back. And he caught it. They'll come up way short on 3rd down.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? It's almost a give up on that one. They basically settled for nothing and didn't even take a chance on picking up that first down.
Number 6 awaits the snap. Smith is back deep to return. Fields it at the 24. Brought down at the 30. Ball on their own 30. The defense is in the nickel. A little misdirection.
Holding on the offense. Number 68.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
So the penalty puts them back for a 1st and long.
23-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in the nickel package. It's tipped away.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
The Bengals line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down.
Third and long. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, what you got for me, baby? What you got?
6 DBs in the lineup.
Hey. Hey.
Looked like he might have made contact with an offensive player. Here's the call. And that one got him 5 yards.
Yeah, we'll call that one cookies and scream. He went for the cookies, and the coach started screaming.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Quick pass. Deflected and broken up. 4th down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting unit.
And Tom, I think the pressure got to him there. He just got uncomfortable in the pocket and missed that one.
He heads out again. This will be his 2nd punt. Takes it at the 25.
47-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. They'll throw on first down. It's completed. That play goes for about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
From their own 34-yard
Ball
line.
on the 34-yard line.
The Browns go with a 4-man front. And it's incomplete.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Third and 4. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. They go with a pitch to the right.
Boy, if you can get that block on the edge out there, when you have a guy with this kind of speed and quickness, it just makes that play so much easier. And defensive coordinators go crazy. That's the one thing any defense should be able to do, is contain that outside pitch.
One-man backfield. Here's a counter play. That was a good effort by the back to pick up the first.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Browns line up with a nickelback. They'll throw on first down. Deflected and broken up. The defense nearly came away with a sack. They'll have to settle for the incompletion.
And even though the blitz didn't get there that time, it just accelerated that clock in the quarterback's head, forced him to throw it out there a little bit sooner than he wanted, and led to the incompletion.
The Cleveland Browns go with a 4-man front. Crosses left. McCoy picks up about 4 yards on the toss play. To convert on this third down play, they have to move it inside the 37. They'll line it up again on third down. Drops back. He's out at the 46-yard line. Not what they were looking for on that third down attempt. That pass will come up well short.
Cowards. That was a cowardly call. Hold on one second, Tom. Let me do something. Boo.
Fourth time they've called on him to punt it away in this one. Signals for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. Here's a counter play.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. He drops back. All kinds of pressure. And he's dragged down for the sack. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
So the sack brings up this third and very long situation. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Back to pass. And it's tipped away. Pressure was coming, and he just got rid of it.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
Fourth down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Drops back on first down. Makes the catch. And he just got hammered. They get 9 yards on the play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different.
They were trying to beat the defense around the corner to the outside. He almost got free. Almost.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. They'll throw on first down. Pass completed. Gain of 10.
Makes the reception. Gain of 10 on the play.
Just 5 yards from a touchdown now.
On the 5-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns line up with a nickelback. Here's the give. On play action. Rolls right. It's completed. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage. Four yards will get them in for the score. Feeds it to the back. Fakes the run. Puts some air under it. Touchdown, Bengals. Point after is good. Number 6 places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. Fields it at the 9. The defense forced a punt last time after 3 plays.
On the return.
The first down, 10 to
Start
go.
the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. Drops back on first down. Passes on the move. Dumps it out left. Nelson tackles him for a loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Second and long situation coming up here.
On the 32-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. It's completed. Wright drags him to the ground. Robinson picked up 6 for that grab.
On the play.
Third and 5.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Quinn sends one of his guys in motion. Drops back. Gives a little pump fake. Short pass. It's intercepted.
Let's give the pass rush a little credit there. He made him throw it a little quicker than he wanted to, but this corner was in the right place. He stayed disciplined and basically got the ball thrown right to him.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 35-yard line. The Browns come out in a 4-3. On the delay.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Split back, split back.
The Cleveland Browns go with a 4-man front. And the pass is knocked away.
And it's so difficult for quarterbacks when those defensive linemen get their hands up. It's hard enough to find those throwing lanes in there, but those big hands tend to really get in the way.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Scott is the deep back as they line up in the I. A little toss to the right.
Scott.
They tried to get the first on the ground, and they were denied. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Cincinnati Bengals 28, the Browns nothing.
Cleveland, nothing. The fourth quarter is about to begin.
This will be about a 43-yarder. Right down the middle.
Is good.
And here's the kick. Fields it at the 3.
All right, no time to fool around now. You have to get the ball into your star players' hands, and they have to create some big plays because time is really becoming a factor.
First down now and 10 to go.
At the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. They can't bring him down. Runs over tacklers. Reynolds seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Little will see action at safety following the injury. The Cincinnati Bengals bring in their dime package. Pass is complete. They hand it off. Lynch comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
On the play.
Quinn has 5 receivers lined up here. It's completed. Little handoff. Number 64 might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Gives it off. Play action. Pass completed. The Browns have yet to face a third down on this series, and they have 3 first downs. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. Nice play fake. And the pass falls incomplete. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. And this is the 8th play of the drive. From the gun. Back to throw. And it's completed. So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
On third down, they had to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down.
This is what we like right here.
Quinn has 5 receivers lined up here. And it's incomplete. Smith wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Let's go, huh?
He drops back to pass. Dockery has the pick. Still pushing. Quinn had that one picked off.
And there's no question they were sitting on that one. That is one of the bread and butter pass plays of this offense. They've been working against it all week, and that was a special little trick here that came up with the interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. I formation here. They'll throw on first down. He couldn't hang on to it. Number 39 was defending on the play.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. He drops back. Pass is complete. And that's a gain of about 8. Ball on the 36. The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. Almost hit. Odom was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Number 6 to punt. Smith is back awaiting the punt. And it will go out of bounds. First down now and 10 to go.
On the 33-yard line.
The Browns come out in bunch formation, and he will lose yardage on the play. He's not putting up the yardage his coaches were expecting out of him. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in their quarter defensive package. Pass completed. Reynolds brings him down at the 45-yard line. That's set up really nicely for the offense.
Quarterback blitzes are dangerous for both the offense and the defense. Obviously, when you're sending one of the defenders out of your secondary, you could give up a big play. But offensively, sometimes those quarterbacks don't see it coming, and they get hit hard.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. They hand it off. Loses the ball. He picks it up. Number 60 might have been shaken up a bit on the play. They line up at the 50.
On the 48-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, still on his feet. Throws it deep to the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Bengals. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Carter lining up for the point after. Up and good. The Bengals with a commanding lead. Number 6 has his team lined up for the kickoff. Booming kick.
Well, time isn't on their side anymore. They're going to have to get the ball down the field, get it in the end zone, and get it back quickly to have a chance.
Ace is left! Ace is left!
One-man backfield. Drops back on first down. He's under pressure. It's completed. Wideout has put on quite a display out there and route to a 100-yard performance. They line up at the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Brings this one in. Another positive game through the air.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package. Drops the easy pick. Smith was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Done!
Quinn back in the shotgun. Drops back. Steps out at the 42. Robinson makes his second catch for a first down on this drive.
Is challenging the ruling of completed pass.
Close call here. Was he in? Was he out? If he was in, did he have control of the football before going out?
Well, obviously, they saw something or they wouldn't have challenged this. And remember, it has to be conclusive visual evidence to overturn the call on the field. So let's see.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
And the call on the field will be reversed. Nice effort by the officials to get this one right. They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Bengals line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. He drops back. It's completed. They'll throw on first down. And it's incomplete. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a 4-man front. Drops back to pass. And the pass falls incomplete. Smith wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Nothing deep.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package. Drops back. There for the catch.
Scheffler with the reception. 9-yard gain on the play.
Fourth and short.
All right, let's lock it up, D. Let's lock it up, baby.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
That's it, man. That's it. Come on, come on. Be strong up front. Come on. Stack big play, baby.
On the ground with a tailback. Wright seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Porter is being called upon to replace the injured corner. The Cleveland Browns go with a 4-man front. Here's the halfback. McCoy picks up about 4 yards on the play. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start on the offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. 4-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Third down now, 7 yards to go.
On the 28-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. And the ref blows this one dead.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 60. Still third
down. And you
down.
try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
Third and 12.
They dig themselves into a big hole with the penalty as they face a 3rd and long situation. The Browns bring in their dime package.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
Here's the give. Brings him down. Probably the right call, but just couldn't get the yardage they needed.
That was a big stop there. Now they're going to have to punt the football away. I know there's not a ton of time left on the clock, but plenty of time to get his team right back down the field.
Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
Calls for the fair catch. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. First down, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Wright was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Cincinnati puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. It's completed. Pickup of about 8.
Red, 25.
Gain of 8 on the play.
So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Cincinnati Bengals 38, the Cleveland Browns 0. We're in store for another great NFL contest as we get set for the opening kickoff in this game. Welcome to Baltimore. Tom Hammond here, folks, with my partner, Chris Collinsworth. We're looking forward to a good Week 8 matchup between the Ravens and the Jaguars. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. McBriar looks to send this one deep. Booming kick. They'll start this drive at the 17.
Burns on the return.
The Jaguars go with a four-man front. The halfback with the carry.
Well, I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
2nd and 3 coming up here.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Back to throw. It's a fumble. It's picked up. And he was able to fall on that one.
By the offense. Third and 8. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Pass is complete. And what a pretty pass that time.
Did you see the accuracy on that one? Wow. He just didn't have very much room at all to work that one in there, but he made a perfect throw.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They line up in an I. Nice play fake. He's laying it out there. Fumble on the play. The Jaguars recovered it. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
Baltimore is checking the call of fumble on the play.
A close call there. It wasn't a fumble.
I don't know why you keep asking me. You know every time it goes to replay, I'm basically wrong. So I'm not going to guess anymore. I'm just going to wait and listen with everybody else.
No fumble occurred.
And after looking into it further, they will reverse the call. They find themselves in scoring range.
27-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. It's completed. Newman drags him to the ground. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not really doing anything fancy. This is just good old-fashioned drop back, find the open zone, and work it in there.
Ball on the 16-yard line. They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Play fake, short pass, and it's caught. He's dropped for a loss. Nothing doing on that play. All on the 17-yard line. The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in their quarter defensive package.
Everybody knows it, but a tough running game will help your passing attack be even more effective.
It's third down, and they have to get to the 6 to pick up the first down. The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Gets in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Defensively, you know they had to be looking past. They sneak in the run and pop it off there for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a call.
Bennett lining up for the point after. Point after is good. Baltimore is up a touchdown. Baltimore gets ready to kick it away. Kicks this one deep.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. Down by a touchdown early, but these guys have the kind of offense, as we well know, that they can score at any time.
First down now,
will
and
start
10
the
to go.
drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The Ravens bring in the nickel package. Pass is complete. Number 58 tackles him at the 31-yard line.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
31-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. Fullback handoff. He only gained a couple, but it was enough for the first down. First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry. Cuts the other direction. Bryant might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. Drops back. Here's the deep throw. Drops the sure pick. The deep shot was tipped away. The defender managed to get a hand on it.
Third and 5. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Castle is back in the gun. They go with the run. Setting up play action. Defender tips it away.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
Burns is back deep to return. Signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Jaguars go with a 4-man front. They'll give it off here.
They just have to keep pounding it at them. Just keep that defense tired on its heels, and the big gains will come later in the second half.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Number 32 is the single setback. Here's a counter play. makes an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
First and 10.
On the 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. And it's completed. Ayers drops him at the 41. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. What a shot!
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
It's second down and 9 to go.
On the 42-yard line.
High formation here. Harry sends one of his guys in motion. Here's the halfback. Stays on his feet. He can't be stopped.
Well, you can't have a good running attack without good blocking, but blocking sometimes isn't enough. It takes a back with a little creativity, and we saw it right there.
To convert on third down here, they'll have to get it past the 49. The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They hand it off. What a hit! Roberts comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
First
Ball
and
on
10.
the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Jaguars line up with a nickelback. He looks to throw on first down. Oh, and he dropped it.
And it's not often you see the tight end drop a pass like that. That was thrown in there perfectly, and he just couldn't hang on.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
On the 48-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Here's the halfback.
One thing these guys cannot do is give up on this running game. If they do and become one-dimensional, it makes it awfully easy on the defense.
Third and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Back to pass. Adams wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Number 2 is waiting for the snap. Taylor is back awaiting the punt. Calls for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Johnson lines up as the deep back, high formation. Oh, and he dropped it. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at second down.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ace is left. Ace is left.
Ace backfield this time. Drops back. He's under pressure. Pass is complete. Morris brings him down at the 38. Thomas seems to be a little shaken up on that play. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Johnson is the single setback on the ground with a tailback, and he will lose yardage on the play. The back really didn't have a chance there to show what he can do.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible, and only came away with a short gain.
We played a quarter. The score is 7-0. Ravens.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
They line up at the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Castle sends one of his guys in motion. Gives it off. Fakes the run. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, what you got for me, baby? What you got?
Nickel defense. He drops back to pass. It's tipped away. Morris had the coverage on the play.
Martin, the intended receiver on the play.
McBriar to punt. Burns back deep to return. Signals for the fair catch. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Holding on the receiving team, number 97.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Offense sets up deep inside their own territory. Single set backfield. Harry sends one of his guys in motion. They hand it off. Play action. It's incomplete. Number 10 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Let's go, two, baby.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Excellent open field tackle by Williams.
Let's go, baby. Plug it.
They'll give it off here.
Running the ball consistently, obviously, is the first step in creating a truly balanced attack.
Second down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Solo.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Here's the give. Number 32 picks up about 4 yards on the play. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Gotta be fast off the ball now.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a 4-man front. And he will lose yardage on the play. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
On the offense, number 71.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
They dig themselves into a big hole with the penalty as they face a 3rd and long situation. Nickel defense. Drops back. What a catch! handoff. Nice play fake. Pass is complete. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
I formation here. First down, looking to throw. The 30, pass completed. The 20, the 10, touchdown Ravens. Point after is good. They're starting to build a big lead early in this ballgame.
Yeah, and this defense better figure out something to do pretty quickly or this one's going to get away.
Baltimore looks ready to kick it away. Gets a good kick here. Fields it at the 2. They were forced to punt on their last drive. First down now and 10 to go.
17-yard line.
The Ravens bring in their dime package. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. Nice catch that time in coverage.
There are some receivers out there with such great hands that the quarterback is going to take a few more chances with them than he would other players. This receiver has the ability to make those kinds of catches.
Johnson lines up as the single back. Defense closing in. It's completed. That's 2 first downs in a row through the air.
Yeah, and you can see they're really starting to establish something here. You want to keep that defense off balance. And right now, they don't know whether to think run or pass.
From their own 41-yard line. The Baltimore Ravens bring in their dime package. Pass completed. Thomas seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Second and 9.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Ravens line up with a nickelback. It's completed. That's 3 passes, 3 first downs.
The receivers are just working right now. They found the soft spot in the secondary. They've gotten there a couple of different ways, but they've found the holes.
First and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. That might be holding. Let's see what the officials' call is on the field.
On the offense, number 71.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
They line up at the 44.
44-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in the nickel package.
When you have a good balance of run and pass plays, it just seems to put so much pressure on the defense. They just don't know what to focus on.
Castle is back in the gun. Back to pass. Almost picked. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
On the play. Third and long. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Save it. Stay in your lane.
They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
This will be his second punt. And it will go out of bounds.
Nickel.
Single set backfield. Here's the halfback. The back got some open field and was able to get a nice run.
You could just tell he was not going to the ground until he got past that first down marker. I really like the determination in this guy in picking up first downs.
First down, 10 to go.
33-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. They give it to the tailback.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep running the football to defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Just under 2 to go in the quarter. Single set backfield. He drops back to pass. And the bomb is away. And the pass falls incomplete. Number 32 was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Third and 7. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Harry sends one of his guys in motion. Here's the halfback. Play fake. Newman has the pick.
And I still don't know why he made that throw. I mean, the coverage was there. There was absolutely no spot to put that ball, and he threw it anyway.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 42-yard line. Nickel defense. Drops back on first down. Pass is complete. 3 yards there.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Moves up, and the bomb is away. Morris gets the pick. They can't bring him down.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. Number 32 alone in the backfield. Drops the easy pick.
He really let the quarterback off the hook on that one.
The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in their dime package. Back to throw. Incomplete pass.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. He drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Makes the reception.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Three and out.
3 and out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in. And so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3 and out situations.
Calls for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in their dime package. Here's the give. Play fake. Castle might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Second down and 15 to go.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Little handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
That'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the fullback. Fumble. He picks it up. No one in front of him. Dives, and he's in. Touchdown. Wow, that was a great way to pick up 6 points.
And more teams are practicing doing that. When the ball's on the ground, they want to be able to scoop it and score with it. Perfectly executed that time.
Bennett lining up for the point after. Bennett tacks on the extra point. Baltimore gets ready to kick it away. Instead of putting it in the air, he'll squib it. Fields it at the 34. And it'll be very interesting to see if they can overcome that last fumble on this drive. First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Number 16 sends one of his guys in motion. Drops back on first down. Short pass. Number 58 has the pick. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
One back, baby, one back.
The Jaguars bring in the nickel package. And he caught it. And he just got hammered. The defense just didn't match up well on that play. Ball on the 33-yard line.
On the 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Falls incomplete. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long try. He nailed it. Number 2 places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. He squibs it. Takes it at the 20. He's still going. Runs over tackler. So far, not much of a game as we head to the locker rooms. Our score is the Baltimore Ravens 24, the Jaguars nothing. Jacksonville awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Kickoff return 19 yards.
They'll take over at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation. And it's incomplete. The quarterback really felt the pressure on that last play.
Yeah, it just didn't give him time to go through his reads. Clearly the first guy was not open, but he tried to throw it anyway and almost got picked off.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. He drops back. It's incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Third and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Jaguars line up with 3 receivers bunched. Pass completed.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
He came out and really delivered a good one there. Nice job.
Sometimes people take the punter's job for granted, but all you have to do is have one of those punters that goes out and shanks one, sort of like your golf game every once in a while, and everything
will start
seems
the
to fall
drive
apart.
at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
The Jacksonville Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Here's the halfback.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They hand it off.
I don't know, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Plug it.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a 4-man front. Slides down. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
On the offense, number 71, fourth down.
Fourth down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
They get him at the 29-yard line.
For a gain of 5 yards.
Ball on their own 29.
Start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Pass is complete. Houston brings him down at the 44-yard line. That throw couldn't have been any better.
Yeah, we didn't get the fastball that time. We got the straight change, but when a change-up is effective, it is a pretty sight to see.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
First down.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. A little misdirection. He didn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
From the gun. He drops back to pass. It's completed. Thomas picked up 6 with that grab.
Gain of 6 on the play.
On third down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down. They'll give it off here. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
Gain on the play.
So the kicker comes out to try and put 3 points on the board. And he makes it.
Is good.
Great kick here. Burns looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
First and 10 will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in their dime package. And the pass falls incomplete. Finley wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Posse! Posse!
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Number 32 gets about 4 yards on the play.
On the play.
from their own 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Drops back. Makes the reception. Newman tackles him at the 30. Number 89 looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens come out in bunch formation. The 40, he breaks the tackle. And this one looks like it's going to come back. And he will go all the way. Touchdown.
Holding on the offense. Number 71.
That's a really bad mistake. It cost them points. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars bring in their dime package. He looks to throw on first down. All kinds of pressure. And they get him there for the sack. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same things happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Hayden gets the pick. What an interception. He read that perfectly.
And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
So the offense gets ready to go following the interception. Johnson is the single setback. He's under pressure. Sacked on the play. Everything seemed to work exactly how they drew it up on that.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
The Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. Defense closing in. Pass completed. 10-yard gain that time.
Gain of 10 on the play.
They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Well, a familiar situation for this offense as they will attempt to convert yet another third down. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
They'll be looking at a 37-yard attempt. And it's good. That kick will be his second successful three-pointer of the game. McBriar has his team lined up for the kickoff. Kicks this one deep. Fields it at the 2.
The most important thing to do now is to protect that football. You've got a good lead. As long as you don't make any major mistakes, you should be in good shape.
First and 10 will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a 4-man front. Incomplete pass. Looked like he put a little too much on that.
Boy, that one was shot in there, too. I'm not sure anybody could have caught that one anyway. That thing just never came down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. Still going. They can't bring him down. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The offense facing another third down here as they line up. It's intercepted. And Chris, that was just a phenomenal individual effort, in my opinion. Great job.
Yeah, it was almost like the defender read the play before the receiver did. He broke on the ball first.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 42-yard line. The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. Little handoff. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go, tandem, baby. Tandem, baby. Let's go.
The Ravens bring in the nickel package. He drops back. Incomplete pass. Taylor was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Nickel defense. Delayed handoff. Number 58 drops in for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there. McBriar is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. And it will go out of bounds. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
What's green, baby?
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's second down, 6 to go. So, at the end of 3, the score is 24-6. Ravens.
The Ravens, 24. The Jaguars, 6.
The Baltimore Ravens have possession as we begin the fourth quarter and can put this game out of reach with a score on this drive. Second and 6.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They get it out there on the toss. Still going. He's pushed out at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they guessed wrong on that one. They thought it was going to be a play inside. They slanted those tackles in, got caught to the outside, and when you get an athlete in the open field like that, look out. He almost broke that one.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a 4-man front. They'll throw on first down. Pass completed. And that pass was moved.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
They line up at the 50.
47-yard.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. Another positive game through the air.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
Number 32 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll give it off. He's battled his way to a great performance and has just taken advantage of every hole his line has given him. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a four-man front. They give it to the tailback. Didn't get very far.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. Tips it away. Adams was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. This will be a 31-yard attempt. And it's good. Number 2 looks to send this one deep. Good distance on the kick.
Time is really a factor now. This offense has to get the ball down the field quickly because they're going to have to get it back and do it again.
First down now and 10 to go.
First and 10.
They line up in an I. Under heavy pressure. Deflected and broken up. That was not a good throw at all.
Under pressure. He felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Ravens bring in the nickel package. Back to throw. All kinds of pressure. Throws the deep pass. There with the catch.
You know, there's really only a handful of quarterbacks in the league that can make that throw. That was just a thing of beauty.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking.
Just about 12 yards away now. The Baltimore Ravens line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Up and good. McBriar tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep. Booming kick. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding on the receiving team.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
The first and 10 will start the drive at the 9-yard line. First and 10.
The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Still on his feet. The 20. They had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off a couple of tacklers for the first.
Yeah, they looked like they were trying to hug Grandma out there. Pretty dainty tackling on that one.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Harry sends one of his guys in motion. They'll throw on first down. He's under pressure. It's incomplete. He was hurried on that one.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One-man backfield. They go with the run. Nice play fake. Incomplete pass. Number 10 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Fullback handoff. It's loose. The Jaguars recovered it. And that's still going to give them a chance. They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
They'll give it off here. Play action. It's tipped away.
Pretty impressive athleticism on that play. To be able to turn his hips and run and still get his hands on the football.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Pass is complete. White picked up 6 for that play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Defense closing in. He couldn't hang on to it. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they decided to go for it here. Drops back to pass. Pass completed.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on fourth down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
The Ravens will start the drive at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in an I. The halfback with the carry. Number 32 gets 3 yards on the carry.
Gain on the play.
Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
I formation here. On the ground with a tailback. 2-yard gain.
Carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down now, 5 to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Here's the halfback. Play action. It's incomplete. Number 10 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
First down now, and 10 to go.
34-yard line.
From the gun, Thomas is the man in motion. Pass is complete. Gain of 9.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Won't huddle here as they try to speed things up. The Jaguars will take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. They line up at the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. That incompletion will bring up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. He drops back. Drops the sure pick.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on 4th down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
They'll take over at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Huge hit.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Number 41.
And the defense gives up some 3 yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty, because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
With the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending their lead. Still on his feet. Abraham takes a timeout. He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has just been another day at the office. They're in field goal range.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Posse in the game.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. They get to the QB.
He might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next, just so you can get your head straight.
In field goal range now.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Pollock brings him down at the 16-yard line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's a 4th quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
This will be a 33-yard attempt.
33 yards.
And he makes it. Number 2 has his team lined up for the kickoff. Gets a good kick here. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
On the receiving team, number 59.
Ball on their own 17-yard line. First and 10.
They come out in a nickel. They'll throw on first down. And he caught it. It's 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to throw. Pass is complete. Knocked out at the 34. Drops back on first down. Under heavy pressure. It's completed. They hurry back to the line. And he spiked it. Back to pass. Passes on the move. And he has his back, who's wide open. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Looked like the ref was going to call this one back.
Number 73.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
They line up at the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, tandem, baby. Tandem, baby. Let's go.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in their dime package. Drops back. It just slips out of his hands.
He worked so hard to get open on the play, did everything right, and then the easy part was making the catch, and he just couldn't come up with it.
3rd and long. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The offense lining up, hoping to convert on 3rd again. Their 4th attempt of the drive. Pass completed. Fourth and 4. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He drops back to pass. Oh, and he dropped it.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on 4th down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Baltimore Ravens 30, the Jacksonville Jaguars 13.